Right, I've got a good player here and good friend of mine, Dan Naisbitt. He's teeing off at Naising Golf Club on 7th hole, par 5. And he's got driver. And just going to pick out a couple of things in Dan's swing I think he can improve. He's a good player. He's off 4 or 5 handicap. I think if he can iron out a couple of little things, he could easily play lower than that. You know, maybe 1, 2 handicap. He's got the potential. So first we look at his takeaway. This is where he gets a bit of a problem. You know, common mistake, see it a lot, but that club gets too far behind him there in the takeaway. So if you look down the bottom middle there, you see the shaft down the line angle difference. So it's basically 7 degrees in red plus 7 degrees is coming down. The downswing is 7 degrees steeper than his backswing. So because he gets it behind him, gets a little flat there and a little wristy at the top, goes a bit across the line. Then his downswing, you see, goes forward a bit steep. This also pulls his pelvis towards the ball, so his pelvis thrust is going towards the ball, so he's getting a little bit in his own way here. So you can see as he gets into impact, his pelvis has moved in 2.7 inches, 2.6, which is a bit high. You'd rather that stay back at 0, or even if it moves in an inch is better. And that 7 degrees steeper downswing. Good thing he does, he clears his hips so well here. I mean, his driver, he seems to clear his hips even more than his irons, which is good. He gets a load of pelvis turn there. I mean, that's going up 47 degrees. That's massive. So that's a good thing. Chest turns a bit high though. Chest is 44. That's because again he's come a little bit over the top of his backswing. Pelvis has gone forward, so he's got to open his chest up quite a lot to try and square the club face up as well. Does a good job here. I mean, he hits that one down the sort of right side of the fairway, or right hand semi, and it was a good drive. But when his timing's out, those little things will show up. His bad shot from here, if he gets a little bit faster over the top, that common shot, he hits that low left one, like a low pull, or he can cut it right as well. So for me, I would say I'd like to see the takeaway coming out more outside his hands. Backswing line there a bit steeper going back, so a little bit more on plane. Not so flat here. You see the line's very flat. Then he would get it better at the top, and he'd start to come sort of under his backswing line, which will give him more room through the ball to just hit it without worrying about timing, and it'll help him keep his pelvis back away from the ball, which will give him more space as well to time the shot better and get more consistency. So yeah, there's some really good moves there, but that's what I'm going to try and work on with Dan, and we'll get that right and get his handicap down and get him even more of a solid player.